Banks and Bailey.
But last week, I beat someone who's better become the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
They're in my heart and the... Well, maybe just my heart. Pow!
Cannonball.
Bro, your show's in the spin.
My point is, big of the 21st century. Biggie.
Don't worry, you pretty little nasty.
You know, Lacey, what I deserve.
Esta noche le voy a ganar. Ahí está. El campeón.
Tonight I face Grand Metalik, and I gotta say, it doesn't even compare to phenomenal. And because it's Friday Night SmackDown, the house.
Sorry I was late. I was out searching for Braun Strowman. Ooh. Well, unless those nasty... I never wanted to hurt Braun Strowman.
He is awake.
And until he gets what he wants... Bye!
We're really glad that you're our friend. And
Center in Orlando, Florida, presented by Progressive. Your foot kick things off with an Intercontinental. Outlasting 3 other superstars to earn this opportunity. How you use the word earn, because AJ Styles said the only way he's going to take that prestigious championship away from AJ Styles. There aren't many who shine as bright at a nominal WWE champion. He's been United States champion. Now, of course, if Grand Metalik could pull off nothing shocks me anymore, but you're absolutely right. Can it be done? We'll find out next.
Weighing in at 175 pounds. And his opponent, the Intercontinental Champion.
You know, for the 41-year history of that incredible man's championship, AJ Styles indeed has been a proud champion.
That's why the Intercontinental title is so highly coveted amongst the WWE attitude. Maybe you think he's a little too cocky, a little too arrogant, but AJ...
Shorty G and Drew Gulak in a fatal 4-way match last week to earn the Styles tonight. But he is known as the king of the ropes for a reason.
And Metalik stunned a great deal of the WWE Universe last week by even qualifying prepared as one can be. Tonight will be no exception.
If you're Grand
Metalik's got to stick with what brought him to the dance. Use the aerial, not quite to the level of the league.
And that was a veteran move there. Style. O'Brien said the Intercontinental Champion needs to be played out over the past couple of weeks.
And since when do we pander to what Daniel Bryan wanted?
And now AJ, Metalik's partner here at ringside.
When you're a veteran like Styles, you have so much experience to draw from. So AJ is practically an encyclopedia, and he can go through every volume to this.
Saying he didn't, he won a classic 40 battle against Dan. O'Brien, a great champion here in WWE. A big smile on the champ's face. And look at this, a bit of a...
Certainly enough. Styles smiling down at a fallen... Metalik realizes he's outmatched.
Styles. Maybe not, trying to fight back now, and AJ just like that, Frog. Styles caught him. AJ Styles for Grand Metalik.
What can Metalik do with the opportunity? There we go.
Metalik has to pin or tap AJ Styles to win the title.
Champion on the winning end of that one.
Just like that. And now Styles going to do a little flying of his own, and Dorado playing cheerleader. Metalik now.
Sports app.
The WWE Champion.
Coming for the WWE Champion.
This Monday, how will the insult?
Asuka chose her friend Kairi Sane as a...
Will the enraged Empress Asuka gain retribution, or will the only on USA?
And Grand Metalik is Continental Championship, but the veteran did not allow it to happen.
Styles has made him pay.
Well, that's been the problem, Corey, for Metalik. Styles had a press for the Intercontinental Championship, and Styles got his shoulder out of.
Growing frustrated, starting to wonder what he...
Corey is quicken the pace, and we know that Metalik's style, he has to... And Metalik now out of the corner.
Look at that. Styles hanging on to the top.
Takes on. And Styles right to the midsection.
Vicious kicks to the sternum by Styles.
Styles such a hard man to counter everything, and now works in the left leg of Metalik. Again, smart Corey.
Styles penchant for utilizing the calf crusher submission.
Metalik's been grounded as Styles continues to grind.
Just dissect.
Here Metalik just writhing in pain as
Stop tapping out, realizing that you're overmatched, wanting another day.
Tonight, the way he's been able to adapt in a...
And he's reminding the...
Now, and AJ's full body weight into the spine opponent in the ring. Understanding that Metalik's game offense is flying around.
And that doesn't come overnight from years and years of experience. All of it continues to excel at the highest level.
Shoulders down! Almost had him! And Styles' last opportunity. His last chance. DDT to Styles. Hey.
Grand Metalik, now is the time to panic with this passion deep into his bag of tricks. Nearly became Intercontinental Champ.
Trying to seize a golden, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the title. Hail on the end, the leg hook, and Styles.
Factor, Metalik realizing he just connected with everything. But Styles would not stay down for 3. Metalik now.
Metalik is exhausted. There's the knee. It gave out as he tried to lift Styles. Metalik away.
A phenomenal blitz connect point. The of strikes by the Intercontinental Champion.
And that's AJ in a nutshell, Corey. And now AJ trying to drag himself up.
Stalking Metalik. Here it comes.
Top rope. Metalik ducks underneath, however.
The champion's down. Can Metalik capitalize? And Grand Metalik do the unthinkable and solve. Top blocked out of midair.
AJ Styles Metalik away.
This game is over. What? See, it wasn't pretty, but it did the job.
AJ Styles by the ring. Calf crusher submission.
Is creeping to a choice.
Corey Hales with an absolute phenomenal title defense.
Indisputable proof that the Intercontinental Champion, the best in-ring performer of his generation.
Rumors, we've heard the talk, Corey, over the past number of weeks. Shot to Dorado, and now Styles sends a message to that new AJ Styles and the Styles Clash. SmackDown has been dubbed the house that AJ Styles
By the phenomenal one.
You may not like his attitude to be the Intercontinental Champion.
Hurts, doesn't it? Excuse me? Facing AJ Styles, if you had the right friends, it could be you.
Short jokes and the stupid insults. Now we're buddies all of a sudden?
You are a former Olympian, a national treasure. Barefoot idiots come in here, they get all the hype, and they get all the opportunity
To be the one to take out Riddle for you. That's what this little speech is.
Let me tell you that I think you have all of the natural ability in the world. You're just getting a lot. Matt Riddle doesn't belong here on SmackDown. So think about it. All right.
Cole, if we're being perfectly honest, it sounds to me like King Corbin made quite
Our main event last week on Friday Night SmackDown. It was
How about a shot to take the edge off? No thanks. Face it, Joe. So tonight I hope you're ready for anything. Sweet dreams, fella. Slaughter, Jeff.
no bar fight, successfully conquering his bully and inner demons.
Sheamus last week, Corey, and finally,
Unthinkable, knocking off Sheamus in the bar fight, conquering his own.
save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Big smile on his face. He understands what he accomplished last.
Long time. Reminder of how dangerous my demons can be. I have to remind myself of how bad it can be, you know, every day. But man, beating Sheamus in that bar fight. I'm an alcoholic, a WWE superstar, man. Love of my family and friends have got me to this point. Want to let y'all down again. And just want to make the most of my career today on SmackDown.
I wonder what this guy wants. King Corbin.
If I have to stand around and continue to listen to you talk here on SmackDown, it's to the extreme. Now you're standing in this. I mean, I get it, Jeff, with it. I mean, it's bad enough I have to listen to this. I go with that, with the idiotic Drew Gulak. I mean, I feel like I'm turning into an insane asylum.
Maybe the problem is you.
Let's be honest here. I'm actually pretty disappointed in you. I mean, Jeff, look, I would have came to you nowadays in your sad and pathetic life and collecting coins.
Drew Gulak and Corbin have a match next. Corbin. Now Corbin's going around offering anyone who will take it this game. Matt Riddle was making the transition from MMA to sports entertainment.
While Drew Gulak may have an incredibly high in-ring IQ, out of the ring,
Ransom anyway.
oh, judging by my research, King Richard lost into minutia here. King Corbin certainly has a healthy bank account and could pay us.
Of course, Gulak, the current coach of Daniel Bryan. A couple of months ago, had an Intercontinental Championship match against AJ as well.
Wonderfully manipulating the anatomy of King Corbin right now.
Put a toe with any of them. And he's doing that with Corbin here. And follows it up with the right hand. Look at Drew Gulak go, bringing the fight to King Corbin. Ramp area when Corbin was mouthing off to Jeff Hardy. Now hook of the leg and a kick out. A big right hand by the former Golden Gloves.
A heavy right hand from the former Golden Gloves.
Going down the tubes. Well, if he is truly the king and he is the leader, what a lot of the
times, obviously the delegates have been lacking in their execution. Completely disagree with Cole.
And Gulak trying to fight back into this. And making Gulak suffer, and the submission specialist in trouble.
Gulak's grappling background. How about King Corbin? Competed and won championship.
Now he has Gulak right in the middle of the ring, so far away from the bottom rope. And a crossface down by Gulak, and now it's Corbin who's in trouble.
It's a lapel lock. Down to a standard crossface. King Corbin on his own.
Well, it was King Corbin who attacked, paid for the distraction, but he follows it up. Who again I mentioned a couple of weeks ago was blindsided and attacked by.
Well, this is the second time in minutes that King Corbin's been blindsided.
Well, what are you talking of? Danny's superstar who will take Riddle out. Oh my God, from behind that shorty, cash in on the King's ransom.
That might be the wisest.
His entire tenure on SmackDown is going to look to cash in. Funny, Corey, because Corbin and Shorty G had a nasty rival
who came from out of nowhere to deliver this rolling in on the King's face.
Riddle paid for it.
My kingdom.
Two members of New Day are out, and Big E, complete, is one of awesome proportions in the form of the
Florida. And coming up next, Big E ventures.
All people at home, 8-time champs, and feel the...
Indeed, for me, it is a new day. But he's still saying
it might be a new day, but what he's going to have
it by Progressive.
Big E!
Week on SmackDown. Oh, wait a minute, Corey!
Ah, he missed!
Here and now, It's about you, man.
I hear you. I appreciate that, but it's you and
E. You've earned this. You deserve this. And you have.
You good?
Please, gently, gently.
Hey,
I'm delicate.
So Big E tonight will have to go one-on-one.
Accompanied by John Morrison, weighing in at 200. Himself in singles competition. This is a pretty high ball.
He is trying to travel down. Miz has had success, not only but he's also had tremendous success as a singles competitor. A former WWE in his own right as a singles competitor.
And I don't think there is a pet. The guy is a tremendous athlete. He's got a wealth of experience. I'm going to rely on Kofi or Xavier Woods.
And Corey, you've competed as both tag team competitor and as
it's a very unique situation, especially when you've had as much time. The same for Kingston, the same for Woods. You always know you can rely.
He's always been a jokester, a master of psycho.
It's led him to success.
Unique fireman's carry by a big
days. And you've never felt a vice-like grip human beings have ever encountered in their life.
A former football player, a powerlifting
MCMIZ.
And off the leapfrog, that Big E knows how to do it.
Big E to the pit
for now on Miz. Hooks the leg, Miz kicks out.
That could. Side of Big E, you want to avoid at all costs.
Yeah, that's when you send the fun-loving. And Miz now bounced right off our announcer. Post face first.
Don't you ever.
And sent into the barricade on the other side. Oh, look at Morrison now. Steps on, he takes to Morrison.
Big E now in danger of being counted out. Spectacular racism. The parkour stylings of John Morrison. Tag team partner at your side.
So you can cheat?
Listen, that's what perilous situation. You got to have someone watching your back. I.e.
Morrison in his unique The Miz now sent over the top rope, lands on the apron, however. A clothesline.
Ordinarily, you want to keep the fresher member of your team in. Big E now all on his own.
Oh, and Miz rolls out of the way. Nobody home. Matchup is versus The Miz one-on tonight. We told the story of injury. So Big E has their blessing to go it alone as a
stroll right now, and Big E is fading by the second. Well, somewhere, Big E able to tap into some
kick right to the face. Connecting for Miz. Cover now in this matchup.
Yeah, but it looks like Big E's running on instinct.
This is a Big E and believe that he will be a champion one day here in WWE. Big E trying to block in another right hand by Big E, and here he comes. Miz, though, looked like he... And another one by Big E!
Thunderous suplexes by Big E.
300 pounds splashing.
And the crushing impact at the end.
Caught him, he's got him in position for the big ending. However, going for this. And now a DDT plants.
Big E is putting up on offense. This is where the difference in experience first foray.
Big E caught Miz, though.
Big E's got to be exhausted at this. He's got to be frustrated.
Getting the left leg of Big E, smart move. The power game away in the corner. Miz again with a set. He picked Miz out of midair, hooks the leg. Miz kicks out. Move by Big E.
Uh-oh, look out, Miz!
Oh my goodness, went for the spear. Miz met
himself up by the ropes.
And now Morrison up on not this way for Big E. Cover by Miz to
figure four. I bet you Big E wishes he had.
Big E kicked out, but Miz now into a figure four leg lock. Submission move.
But today isn't that day.
Big E trying.
The Miz wisely using the referee's nose and a skull-crushing finale. You gotta respect the belonging to suffering at this point.
Bring it to Big E. He gets a fair shake.
I think Charles Robinson's probably just...
Well, Miz is protesting the fact that Morrison has been now as Miz pleads with The referee, Big E rolls.
Big E hoisting Miz up off the ground.
Miz.
Corey expanding his arsenal. It was a tough test.
Ain't no stopping me. You can't slow me, baby.
Extreme Rules is great for you. Every year at Extreme Rules, you win a title, you know?
What's happening here, guys? What's going on here? What is happening here?
Lucha, you know, championship party. I can see that.
Amigos.
Ay, papa. This is a champions-only party.
This is no campeones.
Sí, eres no. Como se dice. Blue man. Take it easy. Yeah, keep going. Good riddance there. Maneki Neko.
Some bliss in a hard-hitting matchup to earn this opportunity. Tonight
on Miz TV, that simmering tensions between Naomi and the entitled.
Respect the mistake I made in agreeing to fight Jeff Hardy. I fought him in his natural environment. I mean, on a gin-soaked floor and bounce up like nothing happened. Stronger and stronger. I knew I was in there with a greater. Those lips. I knew he was fueled by alcohol. Jeff Hardy and his long life partner. Oh, close as I did. Right? And I don't have to worry about pushing Jeff Hardy toward me a matter of time. Because I'll just sit back, relax more. And that's bad news. Their problem.
we get set for Lacey Evans in action.
The Southern Belle, Lacey. Guarded with my life. See the way she looked at me, Cole?
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or looking through that purse.
And yet y'all all want to start a little Naomi deserves so bad. I'll make you nasty things really.
A fight tonight, but it's time to feel the glow. Number of fans online saying that Naomi deserves
line. It's not real life. The fact of the matter is, if Naomi wants respectation of what happened historically, it was much more concise than that drivel you just.
It is. She needs to win tonight and seize the opportunity. As the Evans backstage.
Tying Naomi's long braids to the ring ropes. Open the door.
Naomi's center of the ring landed hard on the back of her neck.
Just raw power.
Look at her!
The Evans, Cole, there is nothing nasty about the Southern Belle. It's not
Evans definitely believes in herself as she pops in. And aggressive Lacey tonight. A long time we've seen this aggressiveness out of Lacey as Naomi tries to fight back.
For coming, Naomi.
Face first off the ring post.
Forehead first, right off of the ring post, and Lacey's
steps. Naomi is trapped here. Able to get herself out of that entanglement and back into the ring. They made a mistake there, and Naomi takes advantage. My goodness! The heck was that?
Not entirely sure what to call it.
Effective though to Lacey Evans. This has been a couple of weeks ago. Oh, went for the woman's right. Naomi counter.
Southern Belle in the WWE Universe.
Well, that was a big win for Naomi's confidence.
That was not good!
Okay. I'll do it right now. Lacey does
not about this being her. Naomi seized it with a win over.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's been a little while since we've booked us a reservation at your favorite barbecue spot. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have. What about dessert?
Ooh. Covered in whipped cream.
Cream. Yes!
Okay. Why don't you... Okay, that's so pretty.
You're afraid to not be the best anymore? What do you have left now? That's what I want to know. What do you have now? Mandy Rose with no hair. I everybody. I can't wait to show everybody. You didn't believe me? You didn't believe me? What else can I do in Abbey Road?
That's enough!
Come on now!
Out of here, let's go.
Get out.
That's enough. Here, come on.
Let's get going, come on.
Just ugly on the outside as she was in the inside.
Yeah, but this has gone so far beyond.
Paxton has more on this developing story.
You can see the personnel, Otis and Tucker are there as well. Now, fortunately,
like this would happen in WWE. I mean, where are the, like a soccer mom?
Minivan Mandy.
Really, the WWE officials were there to shave the day. About that clip. Oh, back to you, Corey and Cole.
That's not offensive journalism.
Well, it's now time for our main event, SmackDown Women's Champion.
Match Flow is by Progressive, your first-round choice for
Women's Championship.
Sasha handed the thing that says boss on her head.
You can have your championship rematch. It's Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling after this match is over, Bliss and Cross won't be
in pain from the cracked ribs. Nikki Cross match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. For our main event for the SmackDown, accompanied by her best friend Alexa Bliss. Glad they're still getting along after they
better physically. Will the ribs factor in this week?
Championship next on SmackDown. With an RKO, the Legend Killer is coming for
Viper's attack. Plus, after a career-ending assault,
the Golden Models hold all the gold.
Will they continue their dominance? Raw this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on
Cross set to do battle with Bayley.
It's a curse.
Bayley has held the SmackDown Women's Nikki Cross.
Look at the confidence on the face of. Yes, they're annoying. Yes, they are their own biggest fans. And her best friend, the boss, Sasha Banks.
Of course, cheated her way to losing the boss's ring.
Into a highly cerebral competitor, she rarely makes the same mistake.
Scheduled for one fall is for the SmackDown Women's, accompanied by Alexa Bliss from Glasgow. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team, Bayley!
Well, all belts, Corey, since Sasha winning the Raw Women's Championship. They are, of course, the current Women's Tag Team Champions as well. Great opportunity for Nikki Cross.
Nikki overzealous out.
And again, if you're Bayley, you want to not allow Nikki Cross control Nikki. Nikki using the set now, and now
to avoid the frenzy of challenger raining down right hand.
It's a lot about leaving Scotland a dozen years ago, leaving her friends and fans. Sends Bayley halfway across the ring.
Tough landing for the champion, right on her tail.
Nikki was looking for the patented neck breaker. Bayley tried to turn it around.
Moments. Bayley will drag this one out. The longer this
stare at each other, and Bayley looks to regroup. He has to pin or submit Bayley to win the championship. Kick to the face, now kick to the knee, and Bayley brings
Bayley's game cover
by Bayley. And Nikki got it too, almost.
Opportunistic competitor. Very, very rarely is there an opening that the
Bayley, those straps. Sasha, 2 belts. And Nikki, though, tremendous guts in this young woman. And that's what SmackDown Women's title. Controlling cover now on Cross, kick out.
Continues to dominate.
Yeah, there is not a hotter duo in everything breaking their way. Cover now by Bayley, hooks the leg, wraps the arm, and a kick out at 2.
Shoulders, the back of her neck. Very little urgency.
For Nikki Cross, only a couple of weeks removed from suffering that cracked in the midsection moments ago. And nobody home as Nikki moved post and then the floor. And now Nikki Cross looks to take advantage.
To breathe, it's difficult to do everything.
And a kick out at 2 by the champion. Championship this past Monday. Nikki now, second rope, tornado, a kick out at 2.
Precarious situation for both ladies.
From Bailey as she hit hard.
Nikki's focused.
But home as Bailey scooted back into the ring. Nikki back in as well.
A rib injury can be as offense cover.
By Nikki for the championship.
Nikki Cross has the bosses.
Nikki will be disqualified and won't win the championship. And now she gets rid of it. Again for the title. Bailey at 2.5. And then rules. And now Bailey hanging Nikki up on the set. Stumbling around out here. Now up to the United. Bailey's boastful nature got the best of her there. Paid for it, but Cross has got to get the champion back in the ring. So Bliss makes her pay. And Nikki closing in on her first SmackDown Women's Championship. And Bailey able to roll through. Hook the leg, almost had her. Nikki reverse. He rolls through again. Shoulders down for the title. Kick at it too. Again, Bailey able to survive. Oh, and face first, planting down Women's Championship.
Here is your win.
That spot belongs to Bailey and Sasha. Nikki Cross trying a variety of pinning combinations first. 8th SmackDown Women's Champion.
Bailey's historic 290 still have all the gold. Nikki Cross. Well, obviously a distraught and disappointed Nikki Cross.
Behind us, and we must all continue to work together to prioritize safety of our people and enable livelihood. I have experienced firsthand the telecom and media revolution in India. But what inspires me even more is the digital revolution that is redefining what's next and presents an opportunity to build the future of India. As a country, we have made tremendous progress to make the internet more accessible and affordable to people. Today, there are more than 500 million active internet users, and over 450 million users access the internet on a smartphone. Connectivity and access provides the foundation for building products and services that are relevant and helpful. These products and services help solve some of the biggest challenges that our society faces, like learning, education, jobs, or payments. Solving for these challenges has been the focus for Google in India over the last several years. Under our Next Billion Users initiative, we have been focused on building products and solutions that can help Indians get more out of the internet. Today, these 500 million connected Indians can search on Google in 9 Indian languages. If they can't write or find it difficult to write, they can use the voice assistant in all these 9 languages. We are very aware that there are parts of the society where the internet has been slow to reach. We at Google have put special focus in those areas. Our Internet Sathi program has helped 30 million women across rural India learn